Okay, I booted up the television, and unfortunately it looks like you're going to get some saturation image, so I'm just going to focus on the TV in just a second and do very little. I'll try to cover it up so you guys don't see too much saturation while I'm working on this. But I just wanted to show you that the TV's on, and you can tell from the background and all these things that this is using the recent firmware. This is using version 4.1. These would not, before version 3.0, you would not have seen an image like this on the screen. So this is just to show that I have recent firmware on there. I'll also show you the version number of the television in just a second. What I wanted to show you, the reason why I'm here in front of this camera right now, is because I wanted to show you two particular Blu-rays that I'm going to run, both of which experience the problem. The only difference is that these two movies have their special features in standard definition. They do not have high definition special features. And the reason why I showed you these two in particular is because they're both made by different manufacturers and they both have the problems. And they both use completely different video and audio encodings. So this is the only reason why. Because to show you that two movies this different could both experience the same problem on this television. That's the only reason I picked. Also, I like these movies and I happen to own them. This right here is the version of Batman that comes in the 4-disc Batman case, because I happen to like all the particular Batman. Oh, I'm wearing a Batman t-shirt. I happen to be wearing I have all the 4 Batman movies. No, I don't like Batman or Robin. But I do like Batman Forever. Fuck you if you don't like Batman Forever. I don't like Batman Returns either, but I wanted the disc set because they don't sell the other movies individually, just the first one. Also, Dr. Strangelove, this is the most recent version. This is manufactured by Sony. This is manufactured by Warner Brothers Home Video. These use completely different video and audio encodings. These use VC1 and these use AVC. And also the special features in this are VC1 also, even though they're in standard. These are not MPEG-2 special features. And I'll prove that to you when I bring up the special features later. This uses, I believe it uses MPEG-2. It might use MPEG-4 AVC. I don't remember, but I know that they don't use VC1 for the special features or for the main features on Sony. It's just not what they use. So I'm going to bring up the screen, and you can stop looking at me in just a second. This is the standard menu that comes with the television. It's basically the most recent. I have noticed that most of the recent PlayStation 3. Okay, you can't see that very well. I'm going to zoom in on the image just a second. Okay, these are just the regular menu screen. I'm going to go to show you particularly all the system information provided by the television, so you guys know what version I'm using. Okay, as you can see down here on the very bottom, I can see it from here, so you can probably see it too. This confirms that I am currently using the latest version as was released, and I'm also using model number of KDL 40V5100. This is the model of the television. You'll see the serial number is zeroed out. There's two reasons why it's zeroed out. Anytime you do a firmware on the television, on a Sony television, the text confirm this, it zeroes out the serial number. However, the serial number is still written on the back of the television, and I don't want to show it to you guys because it's none of your business. Also, if you because they replaced the component inside the television, that also had a blank serial number in there also. So even if I did have a serial number shown here, because they replaced the major component inside the television that basically has all the data inside of it, I believe it's called the BU board, you wouldn't have seen it anyway. So that just confirms basically that I am currently using the most recent version and what the model number is on the television. And now I'm about to show you the issue right here. Okay, I intentionally cranked up the sound on here so you can hear it very easily. As you can see here, wonderful Jack Nicholson impersonation. I'm trying to make sure that you guys don't see this for too long because I don't want to get sued by Warner Bros. For using these images. But this is basically only for tests, and if anybody gives me a problem with it, as you can see, I own the videos and I'll just claim fair use on them. I don't have a problem with the discs at all. I love this movie. This is a fantastic movie. And also you can confirm here, which I'll bring up the information, you can confirm that I am using Dolby Digital HD and VC1 encoding. And it's all coming through just fine. Now, all I basically did was boot up the disc, and as you can hear, I have it. It works just fine. You can hear it just fine. So, now I'm going to show you where the issue is. I'm just going to load up just any random special feature will do it. I happen to like this. It's going to boot up in just a second. As you can hear, there's no audio. There is no audio. I'm not muting this. I did nothing to the television. There is no audio. I'll just confirm. As you can see here, these are the statistics. The audio should be coming through on the television, and it's not. As you can hear, there's just simply no audio to this television. So I'm just going to stop for just a second and boot up a second disc so you can hear it. If I do switch back to the film, just give it a second to load back up. You can hear the audio again. The audio specifically just came back on. And you can see the statistics there have changed since. So there's that. There's issue number. There's basically the issue in a nutshell. I will confirm it with one other. Oh, and another thing. I'm just going to stop it right here. Just stopping it. I just hit stop on the Blu-ray player. There's not going to be any audio here. There should be a chime, and if you really want me to confirm it, I'm just going to load up a special feature which you should be hearing audio on, and you just won't. There should be audio here. You should be hearing thwumps or music or something, and you're just not. Here, I'm just going to fast forward just a little bit. Even at 1.5, you should be hearing audio. There's no audio. The audio is cut out again. And just to confirm the audio is out, I'm going to reset the TV. And by the way, I didn't stop the tape. The tape is still running. Or I should say the video is still running. That's the boot up screen. It takes a couple seconds to boot up. But you should be hearing audio just now. And there's the audio. The audio is back now. Okay. What you are now seeing is a famous scene from Dr. Strangelove, another one of my favorite movies of all time, and probably one of the best comedies ever made, directed by Stanley Kubrick. Fantastic film, love it, wonderful film. Peter Sellers never better, Sterling Hayden never better, even better than what he was in The Godfather. So, Sony, please don't sue me for using this image. I love the film. It's a great Blu-ray. So, you can hear here, I probably am talking over it. I am also using Dolby Digital True HD here. You can hear it. And this is an ABC encoding. This is not the same type of video encoding as what it was used for Warner Bros. This is manufactured by Sony. This is Sony Video that did this. So just to show you, it's completely different than what Warner Bros. Batman was. I am now going to boot up any random special feature. Most of these were in the original DVD special feature release, which I also own. I am basically just going to run the interview with Bob McNamara. And just again give it a second because it does take a second to boot up the special feature. No different than a DVD. And as you won't be able to hear it all of a sudden. You can't hear Bob McNamara talking because he's not speaking right now, but somebody is actually supposed to be talking to him right now. And as you can see here, his mouth is moving, but he's not saying anything because the television is not picking up because the television basically is not working. So I'm going to switch it right back to the movie, or it'll probably go back to the main menu. I don't know. But you'll still hear audio even if it goes back to the main menu. Okay, it's going back and you're hearing the audio again. So there you have it.
70% of you is water. And as human beings.
So there you have it, folks. One very broken television, the Sony KDL 40V5100. You probably could find this TV right now. Again, this was about 5 months when I bought it. You could probably find this TV for right now for about $1,000. My advice to you, avoid it like the plague, okay? I am not kidding. Don't buy this television. I guarantee you could probably pay less for a TV that actually works and won't break down on you. Now, just devil's advocate, I have been in contact with Sony quite a bit actually, and now I'm thinking I'm not going to send them this video actually. I'm probably just going to post this on YouTube for anybody who wants to see it. I'll just label it Broken Sony TV. You can actually, you actually probably, like I said, this problem happened about 30 days when I first got it, and 4 months after it was quote unquote fixed. Now Sony's techs have told me that they are looking into the issue, but they haven't seen it before. Wow, I'm actually surprised about this. Am I the only person that uses a Blu-ray on this television? Why else buy the TV if not for Blu-ray? But Blu-ray apparently is not that popular, and quite possibly if somebody was using an amplifier or something along those lines, a surround system, they probably wouldn't pick up that the TV was broken at all because the audio would go into the amplifier, which would stop it, so they wouldn't have been found out. So I don't know why nobody's actually picked up on this problem yet. It broke pretty quickly for me, twice. I don't know. And like I said, once it breaks, Nothing fixes it. I could change any setting I possibly want. Nothing can bring the audio back to this. And it doesn't seem to have any cause or any underlying issue, which is what causes it, other than the fact probably bad software or bad hardware. So this is just a word to warning, and I will be, maybe if the need be, I might be doing more of this. I don't know. So hope the video was informative to you. It was definitely great for me to make. It made me feel a hell of a lot better spending $13,000 on $1,300 on a TV that basically has been giving me shit for 6 months. So take care. Hope you're doing better than I am. Bye bye.